Hello, my name is Trench, and today we're going to be going over the basic starting flight maneuvers in the Razorbill and Carrier Command 2. So the first thing you gotta know about flying the Razorbill is that it is super fragile and very weak. It's got relatively low health and can be killed in one shot by anything stronger than a 30mm cannon. First thing we're going to learn how to do is take control of the vehicle. You'll find a Razorbill on the map. You click on it. You click on camera. And then using the number keys on your keyboard, you can switch between the different weapons and attachments. You're going to press 1 and click R to go into manual mode. And now I'm manually flying the vehicle. Now if I want to turn, I move my mouse to the left or to the right. To go up, I press W on the keyboard to increase my throttle or engine power. And then to go down, I'm going to decrease the engine power. You can see the bar sliding over here on the left side of the screen. And now to level off, I just put my engine power to the middle. And you can watch on the right, you'll see that my vertical speed is changing slightly. So I'm going to correct just a little bit with a tiny bit of more input. Level the horizon. And now we're back to hovering. So, going over the symbols on the screen, on our left we have our speed. We lean forward to go forward and put engine power up to move in that direction. And our speed is increasing. On our right we have our altitude and our vertical speed indicator. If I tilt too far forward, my vertical speed will even out and even begin to drop because I'm diving. We've also got our fuel, which burns very quickly in the Razorbill, and some extra information about the fuel. There's also automatic flight mode, which happens when you're not in manual control. You click R to go back to autopilot. Click R again to take control of the vehicle. Now keep in mind, if you're in multiplayer and there is a player in another weapon slot, you will not be able to enter the vehicle and take manual control of the flying. If you want to take manual control, that other player has to exit the weapon, and then you can take control of the vehicle. There are some attachments that don't let you fly and shoot at the same time. This turret, for example, if you take manual control, you see the flight mode is now in auto, with flashing A on the right. You have to go back to the vehicle control by clicking 1, and then click R, and now you're in manual vehicle mode. If you feel like you're about to crash, the best way to recover is to just go to auto mode, and the vehicle will automatically recover. This is the most reliable way to keep yourself from crashing. So, going over a few more flight characteristics, we're going to go to manual, we're going to increase throttle and tilt forward to move forward. And now we want to turn left. If we just move our mouse to the left, our screen is going to be tilted, and we will generally continue moving in the direction we were already moving. So if we want to head towards this island in front of us, we really need to roll the helicopter, and you roll with the A and D keys. So I'm going to roll left, and I'm facing the island, but I'm not really going towards the island. My movement indicator just slid across the screen to the left, so I'm not going where I want to go. What I need to do is point my propeller towards where I want to go. And yes, this means you generally won't be able to see where you're going, but you just have to use your map by pressing Tab and any other players in the game watching the map to help you figure out directions. This is usually best done by the compass or heading indicator on the bottom of the screen. Now I'm pointing south, which is a heading of 180, and now I'm going to point north, which is a heading of 360 or 000. Now, some players will try to land manually on the aircraft carrier, but this is not yet a feature that's available in the game. So if you need to land, you have to exit the vehicle, and you can either do this by hitting escape or by going back to autopilot by clicking R. Now we can hit escape, and to make the Razorbill land again, you drag from the Razorbill to the carrier and release the mouse. When you see this dashed line going towards the carrier, that's how you know the Razorbill is set to land. Other ways you can tell is in this traffic pattern screen. When it's purple, that means it is in queue to land, and when it's red, it means it is the only aircraft landing in that moment. And you can watch it land. The Razorbill does take quite a bit of time to actually touch the deck, but as long as your fuel level is above 6%, your Razorbill should be able to land on the carrier without exploding. And just like that, the Razorbill is taxiing back to the hangar, and this will take some time, so try to plan your landings with your operations. When it lands, you will see in the supply screen, its fuel will increase slowly when it's fully parked in the garage. This will also heal the health of the vehicle, and if you have ammunition aboard, it will replenish the ammunition. And that's it for the bare minimum basics on flying the Razorbill.